Well, hello everybody and welcome to Yokohama, where Liverpool have finished their pre-season tour of Asia with a win, and for a few minutes it looked like that was not going to be the case. Well, actually for quite some time I thought they were quite average in the first half, lacking a bit of creativity, lacking a little bit of, they looked a bit leggy basically, but they've come from behind to win, and as you can see the players are just behind me doing a lap of honour at the moment. The Japanese fans absolutely love them. They love, of course, Wataru Endo is the main man over here, but so many of these are their heroes, and they got the win. And we talk about the heroes and the names on the back of these shirts here. Maybe it's time for new heroes, because massive moth just landed on me. Honestly, the size of a pigeon. Whew. Scared the life out of me, that. But yeah, it could be time, as I say, for new heroes. Rio Ngumoha, what a player. Trey Nyoni, wow, what a player he is as well. Trey doesn't always get maybe the credit, the praise, the chatter around him in the same way that Rio does, but he's just as special, I think, or certainly not as far behind Rio Ngumoha. But Rio is special. He is so special, and he is absolutely ready for the first team right here, right now. The goal he scored here was brilliant. He took it in his stride, sort of just into the opposition half, drove at the defenders, took on a man and slotted perfectly into the bottom corner with a lovely finish. And to be fair, just before that I was thinking, oh, you know, is he sort of, what's the word, sort of, he's got everything but the end product. Is he going to be one of them? Obviously I've seen him play for the academy, I've seen him score good goals, but he did seem to be taking on a man, taking on two men, and then do nothing with it. Whereas the goal has sort of changed any doubts about that. He is special, and he is absolutely ready for the team now. So obviously, as we know, Diaz left the club yesterday. He's now in Munich. And he will be, well, he is a Bayern Munich player, and that leaves a hole in that left side. Cody Gakpo, obviously the first choice left winger, but Rio can absolutely be that second choice. I do think you have to be a little bit careful, manage his minutes slightly, because he's only young. You don't want him to play too many minutes, you know, when he's too young in his career, maybe break down in later, when he's, you know, mid-20s, late 20s. So you do have to be a little bit careful, but he's ready. He's ready for substitute appearances, ready for the starts in the cup competitions. He's a really good talent. As I said in the video the other day, obviously there are things that he needs to improve. I'll just shut up for a minute as Endo and Salah are leaving the pitch. There they are, just down there behind me somewhere. But yeah, aside from Rio, some good performances tonight overall. And I do think it was quite weird actually. The B team, if we want to call them that, the players who didn't start the game but played most of the second half. And there goes Endo now. I'm sorry, no. That was Salah. Endo's still on the pitch there. They're all reacting to Salah trying to throw his shirt into the crowd and failing at the first attempt. It landed just shy of the crowd, but he's gone and done it now. It's all sorted. Where was I? Yeah, the B team sort of played better than the A team, I thought. The second half team, or the last half an hour team, they had energy, they were passing it, they were combining better. But whereas the team that started the game didn't, as I said earlier, looked a bit leggy, looked like they were lacking something. And I'll just be quiet again here because the crowd, as you can see, all chanting Endo's name. They love him, the Japan captain. And he came on tonight, and it was nice to see the ovation that he got when he came on. I keep getting distracted here, don't I? But yeah, it was basically before the match. I sort of mentioned the team yesterday that I thought it was going to be. It was that XI. Why am I saying XI out loud? It was that 11, and I thought then this could be the sort of 11 we see in the first game of the season. Maybe the only changes probably would be Alisson back, and Gravenberch can't play the first game of the season because of that suspension he's got from the last game of last season. But I thought this could be the sort of 11 that we do see. Is this the best 11? I still think it is, probably just about, maybe a few tweaks here and there, maybe an Isak in the number 9, for example. But the team that played, that finished the game, maybe gave Arne Slot some food for thought. I thought Frimpong was really good, really lively when he came on as well. Curtis Jones had some nice touches, was really instrumental in one of the goals. I think it was Florian Wirtz's goal. And while we're on the topic of Wirtz, what a player he is, by the way. Honestly, I tweeted this an hour or so ago. I would not be surprised at all if he wins the Premier League Player of the Year this season. What an unbelievable player. So good to watch, brilliant to watch. And he's got the world at his feet. He can honestly, he might go on to be Liverpool's best player when Salah leaves. I don't know why I'm saying that as if it's such a statement. I mean, he's worth 116 million. It's hardly a surprise for that. But the team should be built around him in the next 5-10 years because he is that good. He's combining with Salah nicely tonight, but he adds a different dimension through the middle. Obviously, Szoboszlai had a good season last season, a very good season in fact. But in terms of creativity, I'm afraid to say Florian Wirtz is miles better, and he will just add a whole new dimension. I was thinking maybe he'll take a year to settle in properly. Absolutely not. I think that he's ready to rip up the Premier League. I think I will be having him in my fantasy team because I think he's going to be contributing with goals, with assists all the time this season, and he will go down as the signing of the season and the player of the season. That's my bet. So normally when I put my words on things like that, it'll all fall apart. So we'll probably do a Zammy in that first game against Bournemouth. But a good win for Liverpool tonight, as I keep saying. The tour has been good. We're going to do a video, maybe not tomorrow, maybe some point later this week, just wrapping up the tour, wrapping up the things that we've seen, the things that we've heard, the things that we've been told about the tour and how important it's been for Liverpool in a footballing sense. There'll obviously be videos from me about transfers as well. Alexander Isak, will a bid happen? I think it will, and I think it will happen in the coming days or weeks. I don't think Richard Hughes was at the game today. I don't know if that's anything to do with transfers and Isak and the defenders and selling players like Tyler Morton, who wasn't involved tonight. But there's lots of work to do, and you will hear about it on this channel. But that's pretty much it from these tour diary videos. I hope you've enjoyed them. I'm staying out in Japan for a few days actually, a little bit of holiday, but I will still be active on social media and YouTube, so please follow for that. But as I say, Liverpool have won. Rio Ngumoha is the real deal. Trey Nyoni's not bad either. Florian Wirtz, player of the season next season. It was a poor first half, a very good second half. Liverpool have won here in Yokohama. And I would say goodbye in Japanese, but I don't know how to say that. But I'll say thank you for watching, which is arigato. See you soon.